Hey y'all, I'm not even sure if I'm going to share this because I'm not sure if you can see it. But it is snowing right now. And the sun is shining bright and the sky's blue. It's that cloud that's given us some snow. And it's just kind of unusual. Not impossible, just unusual. And I thought I'd share it and maybe add it to one of my videos. And the geese are out like crazy talking away, and the sun's too bright for me to find them, but I can hear them. Yeah, there they are, right up there. See, there you go. Peace and oh wow, look at this crowd coming. And you know how when geese fly, they fly in a V, and one side's always longer than the other? You know why one side's longer than the other? There's more geese on that side. Since I don't usually do videos on Saturdays, and I've got a busy day tomorrow, I thought I'll put this together, what you just saw with the geese and my stupid joke, this, and it'll be followed by Gord at Night, a story. We'll just have some fun. And then I'll take Saturday off so I can work with the kids and get the last minute wrapping done. That's all I got left. So, friends, peace and cheers. Catch you on the flip side. I hope you enjoyed those couple of shorts and my terrible jokes. Dad jokes, eh? I got my dad, who gave me most of my good humor. I got him a book of dad jokes. He's 88 years old. It's arrived. He just hasn't opened it. He'll open it on Christmas Day. I'm looking forward to that. I hope you enjoyed those couple of things. It's Gord at Night. I've got a story for you. First, with my stories, of course, I'm just going to have a little medicine. This is Strawberry Blonde OG. Beautiful hash. Peace. And hash just keeps burning. And you know, I was struggling for a story. I was struggling trying to figure out what the heck story could I tell tonight. Don't really have a lot of Christmas stories, or they're just not coming to my mind. And I've had so many things that have happened to me in my life. And I thought, I remember, it was about 96. And again, as most of you are aware, I worked at CP Rail. Then I was in Edmonton, and I was the equipment manager. I was a afternoon supervisor, day supervisor kind of thing. And we had an issue. We had an issue where we had 4 or 5 containers that were consigned to people that we couldn't contact. And then we had somebody contact us, and they asked for the supervisor, and so it came through to me. And it was, I guess they're CTV now, it was CFRN troubleshooter, trying to find some jerk in Ontario had hired about 8 or 10 containers from CP Rail, filled them full of people's stuff, promising to move them, and then taking their money and consigning it to fictitious people, and they didn't even go to the right cities. Long story short, that story, when she told me it on the phone, I said, you know what? I've got a couple of unclaimed containers. It's possible. It's possible. Let's get into this. And it was kind of neat because at first they didn't send a news crew. They just sent their news anchor and a helper. And we went out because she had a manifest of it was 8 or 10 families and their goods and what was in it. So I had 4 or 5 containers, and it turns out I had all the containers. Somehow, secondary consignees on a couple of the containers, they came to Edmonton. But anyways, we opened one, and we could see, even though it wasn't what it said it was inside, we could see it was portioned off to people's homes. And this was kind of sad, you know. One of the stories was a woman, it was getting near Christmas time, it was cold. She had moved to Edmonton. She was expecting her stuff to arrive the day after, and she'd been living with her child in an absolutely empty apartment, and for weeks, she had had the Red Cross helping her and stuff like that. So people had gotten involved, and thanks to this troubleshooting CFRN troubleshooter, I was able to help them all get reattached to their stuff. And I dealt with the people at CP Rail to make sure that they knew they're never going to get their money for it, but this is some good PR. Let's get this stuff to the people. I had drivers specifically bring it, and we don't provide unloading services, but you can bet we unloaded. I unloaded it, I think, 4 of the places, and we reunited people. And that original opening of a container and discovering, yes, it's their stuff, was recorded by them and replayed on their troubleshooting commercial for the next 6 months. I would go around, maybe it was more like 92, I don't remember the year, but I would go around Edmonton, and it's a pretty big city. It was 750,000 people then. It's now close to 2 million, but I would walk around and I'd have people say, "Aren't you that guy on that commercial? The guy with a CP Rail hard hat on?" A little mini famous for, that was my 15 minutes of fame that lasted for maybe 15 weeks or maybe a little more. It was half a year anyway. It was fun. It was really, really fun. So, friends, I won't be around tomorrow on camera because we got way, way, way too much to do to finalize Christmas. And then Sunday's going to be a quiet day at home, and I'll be back to you then. Peace and cheers, friends. Love and harmony. Catch you on the flip side.